Hello and welcome to my review of episode 14 of The Mandalorian called The Tragedy. And this is probably like the 10th or 11th time that I've tried to record a review about this because, I'm trying not to have spoilers in my reviews because I don't really. I don't know. There's such a stigma around spoilers, but at the same time, like, I'm just a dude on the internet talking into a camera. Nobody's gonna watch this before they watch the actual episode. So maybe I won't worry so much about spoiling things from now on. But at the same time, I don't want this to be a review where I just tell you what happened in the episode scene by scene like so many other reviewers do, when you can just go watch the episode and see everything, like all the work that they put into the episode, and appreciate that instead of just, oh, here's some dum dum on the internet telling you exactly what happened in the episode. But anyway, like, I want it to be where I talk about things and have some insight besides just, you know uh, talking like I'm doing a middle school book report where some kid just tells you what happened in the story. But all right. So having said that, this episode, it's very hard to really talk about it because, like, not a lot happened. It was just like one big gunfight, and it wasn't a bad gunfight, you know. But it's just like it's hard to give a lot of insight into, just a straightforward fight like that. Okay, so basically what happened is the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda go to this planet, and there were some interesting scenes about in the beginning where the Mandalorian is interacting with Baby Yoda and having some more, those father son moments, and so they go to this planet where there's like this magic seeing stone where Baby Yoda can send a transmission out to the other Jedi in the galaxy, and hopefully one of them will come find him and train him. But instead of a Jedi showing up, like, two other people come back, and they sort of have like an issue, and like they have guns pointed at each other, and they're just like going back and forth, and you know going over the terms of what's going to happen if they end up fighting. And one of the characters I thought was dead, like died in a previous season, and it was kind of interesting to see that this character come back because, like, there's so many goofy cartoon sitcom like personalities in this series, and they I thought they'd killed this character, and I thought, what a wasted opportunity. They have so many goofball characters in the series, and it's just like that. This one was like a a wasted opportunity. But anyway, so there's this big shootout. More people show up, and then they're like running through the sagebrush, shooting at each other. And like the only thing that I thought was kind of dumb about this episode was, like, at one point there was this boulder and somebody blew something up and knocked the boulder loose, and it was this giant boulder, and this tiny little character, like, pushes the boulder and knocks it loose, and it comes rolling down, and all the bad guys. It's like a typical movie cliche where instead of running to the side out of the boulder's path, letting it roll past you, they just keep running forward, and then they get flattened. And this stupid boulder just happened to take out a huge chunk of the enemy forces, and I don't know, that just seemed really dumb. It's just a movie cliche. It's just looks dumb. So yeah, there's all kinds of iconography in this series where, like, there's armor that means something. There's like the little piece of the control panel that Baby Yoda likes, or Grogu. There's like the ships. There's like, the armor. There's just like so many staple pieces of iconography, or however, I don't know if that's the best way to say it, but like one of those in this episode just got devastated, and it was just like a little emotional. seeing it happen, and I thought that was pretty cool. Um, what else? There was one scene that I thought was kind of silly, where Baby Yoda was just like wrestling with some bad guys with the Force, and he was like using the Force to levitate them and choke them and flip them around and throw them on the ground and conk their heads together like Mo from the Three Stooges. And I don't know, like that. It's not dumb, but it's at the same time, it's like it looks a little weird, like it's a little questionable. I mean, Baby Yoda, we've already the series has already established that he's not really a baby. He's 50 years old, and his species, it seems as if they communicate with telepathy, like they communicate by projecting imagery and emotions into the minds of other people. And like maybe it's just natural for them not to be able to be good speakers. Like I was thinking the other in one of the previous reviews, like maybe the baby cooing noises that he makes, maybe they're not baby noises. Maybe like he's just small, so they sound like he's a baby. But maybe he's just making the sort of he's sort of making those strange noises that deaf people often make when they can't hear the noises that they're making, but because he's so small and his vocal cords are small, it just sounds like baby noises. Because he's not he like he's used to communicating through telepathy, and he's not used to communicating with language. Even adult Yoda never really mastered the English language. Like he always talks backwards. So I don't know. Maybe the fact that he's a baby is just an incorrect perception. But at the same time, it just looked a little strange that he was just getting the better of these two adults. But maybe he's not. Maybe he isn't an adult. Maybe he just like I said, maybe we perceive him as a baby, but he's something more. Anyway, at the end of that scene, Baby Yoda gets tired out from using the Force, and I think that's good because there should be a cost. Like there should be a toll for using the Force. Like he shouldn't just have this power that lets him clown everybody. Like there should be stakes. And so he gets tired, and then finally the bad guys get the better of him. Yeah, there's some dark troopers in this one that were pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there wasn't a lot that happened. Like, it wasn't a bad episode. It wasn't stupid except for the boulder scene. It just wasn't, like, great. It wasn't an amazing episode like the Bo-Katan episode. It was decent. I mean, if I had to give this a score... Actually, wait, before I get to that, they did sort of bring back... they did mention some other characters in this one that I don't really like. Like, it's just more faces, more celebrity faces that they have in the series, just to say, look, it's a celebrity. Aren't you dazzled because you know this person? Aren't you, I don't know, aren't you tickled because there's a celebrity guest? And that's one of the things about The Mandalorian that I hate. It's just like, here are some faces that you know. And they're not good actors. And there were just like at least two that they hinted at that they were going to bring back, and I'm just like, ugh. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to do very many more of these Mandalorian reviews because I feel like they're all just me complaining, and I feel like I'm starting to enjoy them less. Like in the first season, I thought the first 3 episodes were amazing, but then the rest of them were just kind of like, yeah, a lot of these are annoying, and some of them they're okay, but they've got an annoying quality. So far in this season, what are we at like episode? What are we at, like the 6th episode, maybe 5th episode, and I've only enjoyed 2 of them so far. So I don't know how many more of these I'm going to be doing. I feel like I'm losing my enthusiasm for it. Anyway, I guess it's time to give it a grade. I'm going to say it's not too bad. It's a Probably a B. Yeah, B. Thanks for watching.